Hello, this is Interfaith Shadi. We are a non-profit forum, and we would like to share our experiences on Hindu and Muslim youths in love relationships. 45% of Muslims marry outside of their faith in America. 38% of Hindus, Sikhs, and Jains marry to Christians, Jews, or Muslims in America. Is a successful Hindu-Muslim marriage possible? It depends. The answer is yes, provided that your spouse is tolerant to who you are and to your religion. Let's see what Shah Rukh Khan has to say.
Children should know about value of God, whether it's a Hindu God or a Muslim God. So next to Ganesha and Lakshmi, we have the Quran also there. And we put our hands together and say the Gayatri Mantra, which my son says, and I say Bismillah.
We have consulted some 500 youths for their interfaith love experiences from all facets of life. Here we wish to share their experiences. Amrita, a Sikh, and Salman, a Muslim, got married and settled in the West. Salman said, "Amrita is a Sikh and will remain Sikh. We are just simple human beings who love each other. My Muslim father takes Amrita to the Gurdwara. This is certainly admirable and is an interfaith marriage with equality." This Hindu woman had a bad experience to share. She says, "He was perfect before marriage for 4 years, but after marriage he's a totally different person. I was beaten, starved, forced to pray namaz. I didn't even get basic respect. Now I'm waiting to get divorce." Probably the biggest mistake on her part was to fake convert to Islam for the marriage. Seema comes from a renowned Muslim family from India, and now settled in the US. She married to a Hindu and had 2 daughters. Seema said, "It always amazes me when people use religion to spew their own hatred toward others." Read more details at our website. We salute this Muslim. This is an interesting case. Here, Akansha got married to her lover by a court marriage, but life totally changed for her after marriage. Within 3 months, Akansha had to convert to Islam, take up the name Nusrat, quit her job, give up her Facebook account, and went to Islamic school for education on Quran and Hadith. She was made to wear the hijab, visited her Hindu parents only once in 9 months of marriage, and she feels her Hindu identity is erased. What would you do if you got into the situation of Akansha? Nirmala married to a Muslim. However, she found her problems got 10 times worse after children. She cannot talk about her Hindu experiences like Diwali and Holi to her children, and feels isolated. Wouldn't you like to share your life experiences with your children? Shamim, a Muslim girl, was confused about whether she should settle for her lover Rahul or get married to Javed. Finally, she opted for Rahul. She said, "I don't want to change his religion. My Allah has no problem. If you say Hindu-Muslim marriage is prohibited in Islam, it was prohibited. That rule was only valid within a context." Is your intended spouse a progressive thinker like Shamim? D married to a Muslim girl. Initially, religion was not an issue at all, but after 18 years of relationships and 3 children, she's now moving toward Islam. Now she calls him kafir. This is something very critical to understand. How can you predict what your spouse will be like after 18 years into married life? Sharmila Tagore was happily married to a Muslim. Sharmila converted, changed her name, and raised children as 100% Muslims. This is not equality of 2 faiths, but if that is okay with you, go for it. Sharmila's son, Saif Ali Khan, married twice. Saif told his first wife Amrita, a Sikh, that she had to fall in line and go through only a nikah. Even though Amrita had converted to Islam and raised their children as Muslims, she got talaq. This shows that conversion for marriage doesn't buy happiness. Now Saif is a different person. Let's watch this video.
That's the trouble with religion, really. It expects conversion. And I don't buy that. I don't believe that anymore.
Karina is still a Hindu and married to Saif. Here, the take-home message is, don't fake convert for marriage, and your lover should support you. How about you? If you are in an interfaith relationship, it would be best to ask the critical questions before it is too late. For example, if you are a Muslim dating a Hindu, you have to find out the truth. Ask them, do I have to give up eating beef? Do I have to be part of a Hindu wedding ceremony where multiple gods and goddesses will be invoked? Do I have to perform any form of puja, which is considered as idol worshipping in Islam? Will the Hindu lover convert as per requirement of Islamic wedding? And can I raise the children as Muslims? Alternatively, if you are a Hindu and in love with a Muslim, the most important question you have to ask is, do I have to have a nikah wedding that requires a Hindu to convert to Islam? Nikah means you'll have to change your name, and ask if circumcision is necessary. What will be the religion of my children? Can we raise the children in two faiths, 50-50? And if not, why not? Can I display Hindu gods in my home? Your Hindu parents may wish for a Hindu ceremony. Is the Muslim intended spouse okay with it? Do I ever have to wear a head covering? There are many other factors to consider, like expectations from parents and communities. Is raising the children in two faiths feasible? 20 years down in your life, are you going to have guilty feelings for not following God's commandments? And don't underestimate laws on polygamy, talaq, and punishments for apostasy. All in all, it is your life and your decision. Interfaith Shadi is here to help you. You can also watch this 7-minute video. Thank you.